Christine from Mom Vegan Love, and today, special treat. We are at Nutritious You, Palmer's Nutritious You in Sarasota, Florida, and I'm here with one of the owners, Carey
Palmer.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
What are we gonna make today?
So we're going to be doing a guacamole and also a mojito.
Ooh.
And I'm going to show some tips. It took me forever to learn this on how to get the pit out when you're doing your guacamole, and basically just slicing your avocado. Take two.
There you go.
And there we are.
That's
so
awesome.
That can be really helpful. So I have a bowl here, and we are just going to scoop our avocado to the bowl very simply. You can make all kinds of fun, cute little shapes with the avocado. If you do want slices, is to slice while it's still in the skin and then just scoop it out, and then you'll have your slices to spread. So that one just wants to get in there, doesn't it? All right, into our bowl, we will add a little bit of lemon juice. I love these things, just for a quick morning lemon juice and water, not too much lemon juice. And I have a little bit of garlic powder. Not too overpowering, just enough. This is cumin, camino in Spanish, español. And a little bit of pink salt. We tend to use only pink salt here, occasionally sea salt, but it's the only salt that we use in the restaurant and at home. How about you, Christine?
I love
kind
that.
Of salt.
Yeah, that's what we use.
Pretty
too.
good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and this works amazing. I just happened to stumble upon this thing, and I've been hooked. And just mashing up your avocados, and you can even cut them a little bit before. You can leave it somewhat chunky, depending on how you like your guacamole. I kind of like it chunky, not too creamy. To this, you could add pico de gallo or whole tomatoes, salsa if you have it on hand. But I kind of like mine just to enjoy the flavor of the avocado. Alrighty.
Yeah, so just make it easy, right?
Yeah.
No.
All right, now that we have that about this consistency. Now you can use this for your avocado toast as well if you like those flavors in it. My husband tends to just like plain old smashed avocado. He doesn't want any spices in it. But I tend to I use a guacamole for my avocado toast, and we do that here at the restaurant as well. All right, and then to your pretty bowl here, something like that. And then our chips around it. And here we have, would you like to try?
Yes, let's do it.
And these are a quinoa chip, gluten-free, a little healthier. They're the late July chips. We also use them for our nachos in the restaurant here.
Yeah. Well, we had those just last weekend. It was so good.
Yeah, they're
so
awesome. So we also make our nacho cheese, fresh, soaked cashews, spices. So easy to make, but so delicious.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do or make is a mocktail. So which one are we gonna serve?
So we're gonna do a mojito. I don't know if, are we in a wide angle? I'm gonna show you. So this is some mint I have in a little muddler thing here. I like to muddle it up a little bit because it brings out the flavor of the leaves, and I will enlist the help of Christine for like a tablespoon-ish.
Like that much?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Of sugar, so I'm just gonna take the sugar, the mint leaves are in there, and just a little bit of this lime juice, and I already did a little bit of lime juice, and I'm just gonna muddle this up. And it's actually an interesting story how Christine and I met. Of course, she had been in the restaurant a few times, but I saw one of your posts explaining how you were embarrassed to say that you didn't drink.
Right.
And I found that so interesting. So do you want to tell everyone about that?
Yeah, it's just such a, I know, such a stigma around being sober, and at least it was in my mind. So I didn't want to tell anyone out loud at first that I wasn't drinking alcohol anymore. And I don't know, it was such a burden to carry around, and I'm so glad that I'm just, like, there's nothing to hide. I mean, the contrary, I'm like proud. Like, yeah.
Right, that you don't have to rely on alcohol, that you can have a good time without it.
Yeah, and you still get all the flavors.
Yeah, I mean, and actually, I love mojitos, and it was always kind of ruined by the alcohol, the rum. You know what I mean? It was too overpowered. I would need more Sprite, which that is another thing that you can also add to the mojito, which I may go get that in just a minute.
Do you get little bubbles too?
Yeah, we need some bubbles in it. So after muddling with a little bit of sugar and lime juice, I'm going to add it to our 2 glasses here at the bottom. Nice, yeah. Just gives it a nice little flavor there. All right, and then I tend to try to use something like agave, or you can do a simple syrup. This is not this brand. This is the Carey Palmer brand. And basically it's a more natural sugar. So it is 1 part boiled water, 1 part sugar.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and you just bring it to a boil and let it cool, and then you have your simple syrup. So the molecular level, whatever comes out, you don't need to use as much sugar if you do a simple syrup. So I tend to use that in anything that anyone orders that's like any of the coffee drinks we have. So you literally don't have to use as much sugar, because it just, that boiling, bringing it to the boiling point just makes the flavor of the sugar really come out.
Oh, that's so interesting.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I just use the cap for a lot of things. So we'll just do a little bit of simple syrup and a little bit of agave, kind of a half-half deal. Awesome.
Nice. Do you think a little bit more?
Yeah, just rub it a little bit more in there. So to that, we are going to add our lime juice, and this is just squeezed lime, which I've done with one of these little things again. Perfect. This is so refreshing in the summertime. You have a friend over, kind of a fancy looking drink, but it's really very easy to make. So we'll just kind of stir that a little down there, let the sugar infuse. Okay, and to that maybe a dab of agave. Just a little dab. All right, so a lot of times I will try to make my own seltzer with mineral water or spring water or whatever kind of clean water that you have in my soda stream.
Oh, nice.
And these are awesome if you are trying to get away from processed drinks or canned drinks. The soda stream is amazing, and it comes out exactly fizzy, just like a soda. And to that, you could make Italian sodas, fizzy lemonades, all kinds of fun things with that. But today, because I forgot to use my soda stream, we're going to use the San Pellegrino. And that's fine. And a little bit each one. All right.
I wanted to say that too, that I feel the same, like what I love about being vegan and also being sober is that I don't feel like I gave anything up.
Yeah.
I feel like we still get all the flavors, we still get, like, your restaurant's amazing because you have
Thank you.
everything, like you can still get a burger.
Yeah.
You can still get like all the different things that you would eat, but you're gonna feel good.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a miserable experience, you know.
Right.
I mean, and that's, I have a lot of people that come in and they really just, they had to become vegan overnight, plant-based, due to health reasons or whatever, and they really just don't know what to eat, you know. And they kind of went back to basics, which is carrot sticks and celery, and hummus and things like that, and that's great. But now they're here kind of trying the dishes to see, can I do this myself? And you absolutely can. It does take a little bit of planning. It doesn't have to take a lot of time, and it doesn't just have to be salads. There could be so many things you can do. So we have those transition foods such as the burgers, the Reuben, which was a tribute kind of to this place because this was a New York style deli for 20 something years. So yeah, so I still have some of the elderly Sarasota population that comes in and they're looking for tuches, and they wanted that Reuben.
Yeah.
So I just give them a Reuben, and they literally don't know they're eating a plant-based sandwich. And then later I come to them and I say, you have your first plant-based sandwich, what did you think? And most 90% of the time they love it. And then I'm able to explain that there's no nitrates, no cholesterol, everything is just a little better than, and the sides that we serve with the sandwiches are all homemade. So it's been wonderful. So I am you know, introducing plant-based foods to a population that maybe has never even heard of it, or they just have no idea. So it's rewarding. It's really rewarding, and not just like raw vegans that have been vegan for years and years come in. We have people that are very new to it, and so it's been amazing.
So awesome.
So thank you so much for prompting me to do this, and let's try our mojito. Cheers. Salud.
It's very refreshing.
And then you can eat the mint. It's like a salad. It's a salad drink.
Salad in a glass.
Salad drink. Thank you so much, Christine, for joining us here at Palmer's Nutritious You.
Yeah, my
and
pleasure.
I'm looking forward to more of your vlogs and your sharing your stories with us. It's been amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, we could do a cha-cha.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha.
You actually do know how to dance. I don't know.
Cha-cha-cha. Goes with the mojito.
I love it.
All
I
right.
love it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. I'm gonna just warm up.
Warm up a little.
Warm up. Okay. Okay.
Hit the button.
Hit the button. Here I come.
I'm waiting for my partner. And here. Vegan mom.